I'm just dropping a quick podcast. I'm just uploading it here to my YouTube. And I'm talking about great point guard play. And this is just 7 points. We could cover a lot more, but this is just going to be 7 pretty quick points. If you want to be a great point guard, number one, you've got to be able to perform dribble moves and handle the ball with both hands. So this means you've got to be able to dribble with your strong hand and your weak hand. Better yet, you should not have a weak hand when it comes to dribbling. You should be able to drive, do inside-out dribbles, dribble behind the back, between the legs, driving against contact, against defense who's trying to push you off your path, getting into the paint with your right hand, your left hand. You should have the same level of skill ball handling with your left and the right hand. Number two, you've got to be able to finish and make shots in the paint with both hands. So this means getting in on 2 feet, being able to finish with your right hand, getting into the lane, getting into the paint off the drive. On the left side, finishing with your left hand, finishing with either hand against contact, finishing with either hand with a finger roll, finishing with either hand with a floater, finishing either hand with an up and under. Be able to, number one, dribble and perform dribbles, and then two is be able to finish with either hand. You've got to practice those things. Number three, you've got to be able to pass off the dribble with either hand. So imagine you're on the wing, you drive to the baseline side, or you're driving from the wing, dribbling towards the block. You've got to be able to pick up the ball with one hand and pass it behind your back, do a bounce pass to a roller going down the lane, be able to throw a skip pass off the dribble with one hand, either your right hand or your left hand. A good drill you can do is just stand up against a wall, pound the ball and dribble, step through and pass it with one hand without the other hand touching the ball. So be able, recap real quick, pass off the dribble with both hands. 4, see the entire floor and make the right pass. If somebody is open, don't wait. If somebody is open, don't take 3 more dribbles. If somebody is open, hit them when they are open so that they can have the most amount of time to score and do something with the basketball before the defense recovers. On top of that, accurate passes. If a teammate has to reach outside the frame of their body too far to get off balance, that causes them to get off balance to catch the ball, you're making their shooting percentages go down. Instead, whenever you pass, whether it's left hand, right hand, or 2-hand pass, if you can hit the shooter right in their shot pocket, right where their hands are, their shooting percentages are going to go way up. Number 5, change of speed. It is good to be fast and it's good to be quick. Those are good things. But if you can change speeds, play from low, where you're in a really low driving stance, to high, where you slow down, and then fast again. If you can change speeds, go from slow to fast or fast to slow, and be deceptive, it makes the defense really have to stay engaged because they don't know, is he or she going to be slow right now? Are they going to walk it up, or are they going to go fast? Are they going to come off this ball screen really slow, or are they going to go fast? Because last time he was super fast, but then the next time he came off the screen slow, so I don't really know what he's doing. Change speeds. It just makes it harder on the defense to guard you if you're constantly changing speeds when it comes to dribbling and attacking and driving, cutting, moving without the basketball. Number 6, playing low to high. Don't start in a stance where you're standing straight up. Instead, whenever you're guarding the ball, you're getting into help, you're attacking, start low. Especially when you have the ball and you're trying to drive somebody, you drive by somebody, you're trying to penetrate, you're trying to stay in front of somebody on defense. You've got to stay low. I know that's simple, but a lot of players do not know how to play low, especially early high school. Okay, number 7. And like I said, we could do a lot more points than this, but I just wanted to create something for point guard night, and we'll see what we do going forward. Number 7 is you've got to be vocal on defense. Vocal means you're talking loud, you're being specific in your communication, and you're being the leader of your defense. Here is like we talk about shooting as a skill. Here's a skill that we need to talk more about for point guards. In transition defense, if you're the point guard and you've got the ball, the guy who's pushing the ball at the floor, the girl who's pushing the ball at the floor, you have got, I've got ball, I've got ball, I've got ball at the top of your lungs, like it's the most important words you've ever said in your entire life. If you do that, your 4 teammates know, okay, he or she, they're picking up the ball. So us four, we gotta make sure we're matched up with the other four. On the other hand, if you just whisper and you just say, oh yeah, I got the ball, well, nobody's gonna hear you. And then second, you are not setting the intensity, setting the tone. You're not communicating with your teammates the energy that you want to play with on defense. If you are loud, it gets you engaged. It gets the other team thinks, oh crap, okay, they're really locked in. It challenges the other team. It leads your teammates and leads by example of, hey, when we communicate, we're going to be loud and we're going to be clear. So being loud and communicating often, especially in transition, is a huge skill, point guards. And then beyond that, in the half court, if you're in help, it is help. If you trap. Communication is such an important skill, and it's the simplest one. I do not understand why, and I coach a lot of players at a lot of different levels. I don't understand why players have to be told 1,000 times to communicate. I'm waiting for the day I see a player where a coach only tells them one time in 9th grade. They just tell them one time in 9th grade, listen, player, communicate on every pass. You're either saying ball, help, gap, or trap, or screen right or screen left. That's it. And then I want to see that player just got to be told to do it one time and do it for the rest of his or her career. Those are 7 quick points on point guard play. These principles aren't just for point guards. They are also for other positions, but I think are especially important for point guards. Thank you guys for listening.